How much more is there? Same day. Back at the Twin Dragons Ridge. So how's everyone else reacting to Reen being like a military officer within Crossbow government? Because there's no way like anyone else would like be happy about this outcome. Especially with Chancellor Osborne like probably coercing him in some way to apply. Something like that. Especially with what Osborne did to Crow, like... But dude, we actually had a brief showdown with... oh, with Lloyd and Ricia versus Reen and Altina. Oh my god, dude. Back home, huh? Oh my god, dude.
Sorry about that, Valimar. Can't imagine it was a very pleasant trip for you, all bound up like that.
It did not present a problem. I will now enter an inactive state and allow the mechanics to perform maintenance.
Thanks. Well then, I'll leave him with you.
Sure thing. We'll take good care of him.
By the way, it's a real honor to be entrusted with the famous Ashen Knight.
He's not feeling good about being put up on a
Welcome
pedestal
back,
here, huh?
Reed. You must be exhausted.
Oh.
Not really. I barely did anything. Everything went off without a hitch, mostly thanks to Valimar's power. Not to mention the planning of your people.
Your people?
You're annoyed, I take it, by the way we do things.
Not really. Regardless of the means, the war coming to a swift end was a good thing for everyone. As for what happened to Crossbell, I'm not in any position to talk. No, those aren't what bother me. I can buy that you had no idea Rufus was an Ironblood, but did you really not know about my real father?
Oh.
I didn't have any hard evidence, but I did suspect that might be the case. You just seemed somehow similar. The air about you, your facial features. I was always puzzled by how fascinated he was by your class as well.
I see. Excuse me then.
Right.
Oh. Guess Clyde really does feel kind of guilty about this.
That wasn't the only reason I worried about you, you know.
Wait.
Not that I could possibly tell him that.
No shot. Not that there's any reason to tell. No. They're not. No, they're not. They're not gonna pull this shit on me, are they?
I'm behaving like such a child.
Welcome back to Trista.
It's hard to believe it's been a whole month since I was here last. Guess it didn't snow after all.
So how did everyone take? Oh, Sarah.
It's not like the excitement of that day has faded away or anything. So why? Why do I feel so cold? Huh? No flowers.
Welcome back, Reen.
Hey, everyone has their uniforms again.
Welcome back.
What are you doing standing there?
It's not like you to wallow in nostalgia. Did the flowers get to you?
You all came to see me.
They started budding just yesterday.
Should be in full bloom in about a week.
Guess some of them couldn't wait.
I guess not. It's good to be back, you guys.
Agreed. We're all so happy to see you again.
You must be wiped out after all you did, though.
I'm fine, actually. It really wasn't that tough. Still, did all of you really come out here just to welcome me back?
Why wouldn't we?
It's not like we second years have any lessons to worry about this time of year.
Besides, I already had to come out here because of Valimar, so I figured I might as well say hi to you too.
Technically, the first years are supposed to be in class right now, but I turned it into a self-study period instead.
Thank you, Sarah. Best teacher ever.
And that was only possible because everyone's favorite captain told us exactly when you'd be arriving.
Everyone's favorite captain.
Really now. It's nice to see you here too, Celine.
Well, don't think I went out of my way to be here or anything.
Tsundere half.
But given the way that you were acting when you left, I was a little worried about... I mean, I wasn't. Not at all.
Still, thanks everyone.
So what now? Going back to your dorm for some well-earned rest?
Or is this gonna be like one of those things for like, what was it? Go all around Trista, talk to everyone, catch up, and then if you really want to move on, then finally rest at the dorm?
We can carry your stuff for you if you want.
No, I'm fine. You said that class is in session right now, right? I'm a student, so I might as well attend. I mean, I have been absent for a month now.
Wow, you're no fun at all. I was hoping we could skip the whole class thing and get to the welcome back party.
I like that idea.
Hell yeah.
Come on, it's party time!
Am I the only one who cares about studying at this school?
Well, maybe we can hold the party tonight instead.
In that case, we should probably head back to the academy.
Ah, so whoever lags behind is like the whoever you had your final bond scene with.
Oh, and Reen, welcome back.
Thank you, instructor. I'm happy to be back.
Oh, what? Oh, just like one small line like that? Aw. Epilogue. Winter's End.
I'll never forget those days.
Okay, hold on, I need to change the title. Bruh, oh my gosh, so we had the finale, the divertissement, and then epilogue. God damn.
The final weeks we spent together as a class are like dazzling jewels forever etched into my memories.
Oh, we're time skipping the rest of the, I mean, not like there'd be anything major to warrant seeing the rest of the class year, or school year, but...
I cherished every last moment. I never wanted it to come to an end.
Are we skipping to the graduation ceremony?
But time stops for no one. The minutes and hours kept passing, and our days together were slowly coming to a close.
Aww.
After what happened, Valflame Palace soon returned to its original form. It was almost as if everything that took place there was some sort of dream. People's memories of that day started becoming vague. Many were convinced it was some kind of collective hallucination.
I always feel a bit mixed every time like something like this happens in a story. It's like everyone sees like further with their own two eyes like something incredibly like incredibly crazy, and they're obviously not dreaming. And it's like, oh no, we must all have been hallucinating together. It's like, oh, you're right. That shit's too crazy. Is everyone's just getting too stressed out and crazed over the war stuff. I'm like, oh yeah, that crazy huge cast on like the life getting sucked out of everyone and falling to the floor. Oh yeah, that's just a conspiracy. Whatever, man. It's hocus pocus.
That may have been in part a result of the chaotic days that followed, brought about by the Chancellor and Rufus. After the war, the entire country feared that Calvard would invade Crossbell and try to take it for its own. Using that to his advantage, Rufus quickly convinced the nobility to support him, pledged to cooperate with the Chancellor. And in January 1205, the combined forces of both Imperial and Provincial armies invaded Crossbell.
Yeah, there's no way we're gonna prevent any of that.
Crossbell no longer possessed the weapon of mass destruction that had annihilated Gorelia Fortress. Thanks to that, the city was occupied in a mere day, with no blood shed. Calvard was quick to react, sending countless airships to try and drive the Imperial forces out. However, between Rufus's leadership and the combined might of the tanks and soldats under his command, they were quickly repelled. As for me, Chancellor Osborne's words became the reality. Valimar and I were heralded as those responsible for Heimdall's liberation. And as the purported hero to the nation, I'd received and accepted a request in February to back up our forces in Crossbell. It was there that I found myself suddenly leading numerous soldats and fighting off the Republican army. Before I knew it, everyone around me was referring to me as the Ashen Chevalier. Time kept flowing, and mid-March came.
Mid-March?
The month in which Class 7 would finally say their goodbyes.
Aww. No, don't do this to me. Oh, that literally come back at like the last week? Holy shit.
And that brings our history review right up to the dawn of the modern era.
Second period, history.
Next week, we'll be covering the 50-year period from the Orbital Revolution up to the present day.
Oh, are we doing like finals review? Oh shit.
We're blowing through this material a lot more quickly than I would otherwise, so try to keep up with your reading. Oh, and Emma and Machias, if you see anyone struggling, try to help them out, okay?
Hey Cena, how you doing? Bro, Cena, I can't believe, oh my god, it was obviously coming, but oh my god, we had to face off against Reen and Altina, holy shit. Oh my god, thank goodness that they were actually a lot more forgiving with the Reen and Altina fight, because we could actually apply status ailments on them. Like, applied one feint and I just abused that to hell with 2 overdrives. Yeah, it was so awesome fighting Reen, but I was like, my heart's so mixed because oh my god, I want to see them fighting.
I fully intend to.
Leave it to us. I've got plenty of good reference books on the subject.
That would be very helpful, actually.
Sounds like a pain. Oh well.
I do happen to have a few gaps in my knowledge of the Revolution.
I should be able to help out with the technological side of things if you guys need it. I'm guessing we're gonna run into that Schmidt guy's name a lot too.
Well, he was one of the 3 leading disciples of Professor Epstein, so yeah.
It'll feel strange seeing his name in textbooks, knowing how he is in real life.
Yeah, it's kind of amazing to think we were able to meet him though.
Yeah, we really are cramming for finals week, aren't we? Ah, shit.
Alright, like I said, I'll be giving a quiz next week on everything we've covered up to now, which means it'll cover quadratic functions, factorizations, sets, logic, and probability.
I'm getting flashbacks.
Oh, and if I'm feeling really mean,
hey,
there might be a little calculus in there.
Hey, we don't fuck with calculus.
This one.
That's a lot.
I'm getting depressed just thinking about it.
Sounds more like he's reciting some kind of curse.
Reciting some kind of curse.
It is all material we've covered in class before, you know.
It'll be worth going over the most basic formulas at the very least.
Although I gotta say, multivariable calculus I was cracked at. I was like 1% off an A+ when I took that class. I was pissed. Although Calculus 2, fuck Calculus 2. Calculus 1,
sums up this lecture on the
multivariable,
structure of the
good.
stock market in Erebonia.
But yeah, Calculus 2 with like all the what the fuck was it called again? The series proofs and all that shit. Oh my god, we don't talk about that. I mean, it's been so long since I've done any actual math. I've probably forgotten pretty much everything, but Calculus 2 was like a nightmare because of all the proofs you had, like all the annoying ass proofs you had to do. I don't know why, but yeah, multivariable and just all the content in there just like kind of clicked with me, and it was pretty much like one of the most chill math classes I've had. Although discrete mathematics and linear algebra, though, I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. I barely passed that class with a fucking C.
Next week, we will hurry on and study unemployment and inflation problems. You're also going to be taking part in a debate on those issues. So make sure each of you are well prepared.
What kind of bait?
Me? Oh my god. No, not bad.
A debate. It's when people are divided into groups for and against something, then they argue their viewpoints.
Have you literally never heard of a debate before, Fee? Like, oh my god. Hey, Dr. Mary.
After much consideration, I've decided we will use our remaining time to listen to and enjoy music from all manner of genres.
Elliot's eyes are like glowing right now.
From famous classics to popular modern music, I've gathered records of all kinds for you to enjoy. I even managed to borrow music from a hot new genre like heaving metal.
Heaving
I
metal?
believe
What?
it's called?
No.
Oh, I wonder what that sounds like.
No, not heaving. That sounds like that sounds like people would go puke while they're playing. No. What the fuck? No. Oh my god. Hold on a second. Heaving metal.
Nice work, guys.
Oh my god, I know there's so many genres to metal, but this is ridiculous.
You poor kids must be exhausted. Feels like all your other instructors are dead set on cramming your brains with as much material as humanly possible.
I want to crawl into a hole and die.
You said it.
Still, this is exactly how we wanted it.
Right. They're doing it for our sake, so I don't mind it so much.
There's no way we could cover everything in class, so it's sweet of them to give us the bullet points while they still can.
It's paying off for us in the long run, yeah, so we owe them a lot.
Forcing you to try and keep up with us is a little unfair of us, though.
Yeah, Reen's gotta make up for a lot of time.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do all of this again next year.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Are you sure you're fine with this arrangement?
Wait. Oh, wait.
Of course. This is to my benefit, too. If I get all of this crammed into my head now, maybe I can even come out on top on next year's midterms.
Well,
that's some confidence.
I wouldn't be surprised if you actually did it, though.
He did pretty well in the midterms this year, too, remember?
I'm probably just being too optimistic.
Nah, I wouldn't say that. Guess we'll know for sure next year.
Anyway, tomorrow's the day you've all been waiting for. Your next free day.
Oh man, free day. I haven't heard that in a long time. Aww.
I know you've got enough schoolwork to choke a horse, but try to carve out a little time for your clubs and all that youthful jazz.
Youthful jazz.
The forecast for tomorrow is clear blue skies. Might be the perfect chance to sneak off and get into some ooh la la with that special someone.
Oh my god.
And truly, you teach us all by living your life as a shining counterexample.
Counterexample.
Spoken like a true lifetime member of the Lonely Hearts Club, instructor.
Wow. Wow, you. Oh my god.
A fair enough response, I suppose.
Green.
Someone's hiding something.
Oh damn! I think Toa needs me to do some work around Trista. Oh, I gotta see you guys later.
You aren't trying to suggest that you actually do have one, are you?
Oh, I wasn't trying to suggest anything.
So wait, is this dialogue different if you don't have the final Bond scene with Sarah? Because oh my god. Oh, this is different if you had the final Bond scene with Sarah? Ooh. You picked Elisa, so the scene was different for you? Oh.
I'm really curious now.
Oh my god, I can't.
It's not polite to pry, however. I think it'd be for the best if we drop the subject.
The level of awkwardness right now just shot up so much.
Time really does fly. It's hard to believe our last free day is tomorrow.
Yeah, it felt like we still had more time.
For me, it feels like it's been ages since I last had one.
I suppose it would. Were you able to rest up at all while you were away?
Not really. It was basically work, work, work the whole time. I did get taken into Crossbell City during what time off I did have, but I can't say I felt very comfortable there.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Indeed. That must have been more painful than anything.
To the people of Crossbell, we Erebonians are aggressors. I can hardly imagine they would welcome us with open arms.
That doesn't sound like it'd stop Lecter from living it up over there, though.
Oh yeah, have you seen him make a killing off the casinos there? Like, holy shit.
He did take me to a casino
Oh my
once,
god.
Actually. He won so much, he might as well have been cheating.
No, he's just that godlike.
Shocking. It always feels like people who like gambling really like it, huh?
Oh man, do we have a story to tell you, Elisa, about a certain group of mine workers? Oh boy. Aww.
So, does anyone have anything planned for our free day? Remember, it's the very last one, so make it count. We wouldn't want to end the day with any regrets.
True enough. Although, I wonder if I'd end the day regretting that it has to end in the first place if we made it too much fun.
I've got so much that I want to do, I'm not sure where to start. I know I want to attend practice, at least. Oh, same. I've got to go taste test some new dishes for the cooking club, plus Kershus has a new menu up, and...
Oh my god, I just gotta eat all day.
How many stomachs do you have?
Will you be helping the student council tomorrow, Reen?
That's the plan. It sounds like Toa will finish handing all her work over to the others today, but they're bound to be busy. So I thought it'd be nice to take some of it off their hands, whether they like it or not.
Ah, Reen, ever the reliable gopher.
That's a very you response.
If there's anything we can help with, let us know, okay?
Well, I guess I better get going. I could go straight to the student council room, but it's my first time back in over a month, so it would be nice to take a walk.
Alright, you guys know we're gonna take a long-ass time to talk with everyone in Trista. Here we go.
Maybe I should go and see how Valamar's doing too.
So this epilogue's still gonna take a long-ass time, right? Classes are like putting aside like me adding a lot more time just by virtue of talking to everyone. There's still a lot more to this epilogue, right? Classes are over now, or are now over for the day, and you can freely walk around the academy grounds freely. After visiting the building accessible through the engineering building, speaking to Toa in the student council room in the story will advance. Traveling clothes. You can change a character's costume. Oh yeah, wait, this is the first time we've had a costume change in this entire game. Unless you get like DLC stuff or something. If no costume's been selected, change automatically over the course of the story. Aww. After the war ended, he became known as the Ashen Chevalier, the hero who helped to end the war. He fought valiantly alongside everyone against the Vermilion Apocalypse and lost his life in the process. Aww. Wait, let me check something real quick. Actually, no. Alright. To tell you the truth, I've been feeling kind of jealous of your class lately. I mean, I know things are tough for you and your classes I know things are tough for you and your classes are way harder than anyone else's, but you all just seem like having so much fun together. Nothing ever gets you down. It looks so nice. Oh yeah, did you hear about the flea market they're doing over in the auditorium tomorrow? Melinda and I gotta go see what they've got. Excuse me. Alright. Let's just sweep through this floor. Hi, Rosine. I don't think anyone expected the trouble in Crossbow to come to an end so quickly. It just goes to show the sorts of things Chancellor Osborn is capable of. Of course, attributing that solely to him would be ignoring all of your hard work. Hardly. I did what I was told. Reen, try not to let your spirit sink, okay? As hard as it may be. Try not to let the world bring you down, okay? I'm sure everything will work out. Adios is always watching over us after all. Aww. Wait. Oh, yeah, Bridget's right there. I decided to join the military band in the Imperial Army after I graduate. I want a career that gives me a chance to show people the strength of music, and where better to show strength than in the army? It'll let me put the skills I picked up at the academy to use too. I'll keep showing the people the strength of music, just in the military for now. I just have to make sure I put the skills I picked up at the academy to use. So wait, what year is he? No, he's like year 2, right? Highball, yeah. Ah, he's intending to join a military band in the Imperial Army after graduation to keep demonstrating music's power. You know about the flea market tomorrow, right? Well, the Wind Orchestra is going to be performing in on the auditorium stage in the afternoon for a little background music. It's just one fun thing after another at Thor's, isn't it? We'll be performing for the flea market tomorrow. I can hardly wait. It's gonna be a blast. We had to pick up, we had to pick a new head for the Wind Orchestra a while back, so obviously I put my name forward. Mint. In your wildest dreams. But everyone voted for Bridgie. She even volunteered to be a candidate in the first place. I really wanted it too. I wonder why nobody voted for me. What a mystery. Oh well, I'm sure Bridgie will make for a great leader. Sounds like things are going really well with Alan too. Uncle Makarov instructed Mary could could stand to learn a thing or two from them. Disappointment. Put her name forward to be the new head of the wind orchestra, but everyone voted for Bridget instead. I wonder how Alan did against Patrick today. Oh, they faced off today. Hopefully well, after that energizing lunch I made for him. I guess trying to support your significant other in every way possible is just part of being in love. It's officially been 3 months since I started dating Alan. It's so cute the way he always tries to act so serious. Even when we're alone. It might even be cuter then. Oh. Now Alan's girlfriend neither has any romantic experience, but they're making the most of their new life together. Aww. William. We don't think that tomorrow's the last free day of the year. I'm gonna have to go exploring. Better start drawing a map and planning out the day now. I don't want to waste a single hour. If I've only got one last day to explore, I'm gonna make sure I see everything there is to see around here. Starting with that cool sounding flea market they're doing in the auditorium. I received a job offer from the Zemurian Railroad Corporation. That's where I'll be working after graduation. They're going to be introducing something called the buffet card to certain trains, apparently, and they want my help with it. Oh, yo! I certainly didn't see myself working for a train company, but traveling the country concocting new dishes sounds like a dream. It'll give me a chance to see how this nation is shifting from a variety of places too. Hey, good on you! Oh. Wait, where did I miss the second one? Oh, wait. Did I forget to get the second one when I reloaded my save back during the Trista liberation? Off stream, that is? Oh, I think that might have been. Oh well. Joining the Zemurian Railroad Corporation after graduation to travel the land in a buffet car making new dishes. The Zemurian Railroad Corporation offered me a job, so I decided to take it. It is kind of sad to think that my time in this club's coming to an end, though. I suppose that's life. Williams too kind of think of it. She seems happy on the outside, but I wonder how she feels deep down. Aw. Nicholas sort of knows. Well, not really knows, but has a faint idea. Aw. I wasn't able to figure out why my painting felt so empty to me this past month. Well, not until you came back. All of a sudden, that emptiness is completely gone. Clearly, I like your company. Clara always says that paintings reflect the heart of their artist. It looks like she was absolutely right. Gee, I wonder why your paintings feel so empty right now. There's nothing on it! Paintings really do reflect the heart of their artist. Clara definitely knows her stuff. But if I can only paint when you're around, I'm in for some rough times. I brought Lynn some of the flowers I grew in the garden club as a model for her painting. Do you want some too? They smell super sexy, just like me. A good sniff of them would cheer you up in no time. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. I do appreciate the thought, but I think I'm good on flowers for now. Where's the flowers? Oh, is it these ones? Aw. But who want to paint some lousy flowers when they have a pretty Vivi just waiting for me, or just waiting to pose for them? Her loss. Bruh. I'll be taking over Claire's position as head of the art club once she graduates. Not that I feel like I'm up to the task, but that won't stop me from trying. I can't live in fear of overstepping my comfort zone. Not with you all doing what you're doing. I still don't feel like I'm quite ready to take over the art club, but if I don't do it, nobody else will. I can't live in fear of stepping out of my comfort zone forever, can I? Extenuating circumstances have led me to opening an exhibition in Heimdall. More specifically, our club advisor took the liberty of showing off the piece I made during the war to everyone else, or to everyone she could. Now I've got people saying they want to become my sponsors or some garbage like that. None of that matters to me. I just wish they'd shut up and let me work. Well, I suppose it's not all bad. They're apparently offering me an awful lot of money apparently. I can use that to set up my own atelier away from anyone who would try to talk to me and distract me from my work. Okay, Clara, jeez. She garnered the support of a number of sponsors. She didn't refuse the offers, but wants to focus purely on her work. Alright, computer room. Okay, so that's it for here. Let's go to the rooftop. Oh, Vincent. Well, how you been faring these past couple months? It's nearly time for me to bow out of my academic career. Have the preparations been made for my return to my family's land, Serifa? Of course. Everything is arranged for you to start Everything is arranged for you to start managing them from the moment you arrive. I have also finished networking with all the other second years so that you may remain in contact with them. Huh, splendid. All is well then. With the Empire as it stands, it is more imperative than ever that we fresh young graduates stay connected. And what better contact for maintaining those connections than Vincent Florald, noble and patriot. I can feel the inspiration from here, Master Vincent. My remaining time at this academy shall be sad and beautiful as the sunset sky. Nary a dry eye will be seen in these halls. While my responsibilities in administering the Floral family lands and unifying the graduating second years will deny this fine institution my presence, I shall live on in the memories of my dear sister and the hearts of the fair, beautiful maidens of this academy. I apologize for interrupting what is clearly a deep emotional moment for you, but I can sense Lady Margarita's imminent approach. The Serifa, we must flee at once. Tonight, we will be spent on the lam at that cafe in Trista. Was Lady Margarita like down there? No. Ah, from where did Margarita get the notion that we were engaged in the first place? I said nothing of the sort. I'm afraid if we continue on this track, she'll one day turn up on my doorstep wearing a bridal gown. No, perish the very thought. As long as Master Vincent refuses to elucidate on his intentions, I fear this cycle will only continue to repeat. He must either cataclysmically decline her advances or accept her with open arms and puckered lips. There is no middle ground. Damn. Oh. Do you know how tough it is to do these special lessons for you kids? Got more than enough on my hands with just one set of lessons, but you guys just had to have your own, didn't you? I'm sure it's a lot of work, or a ton of work. We really can't thank you enough for doing all this for us. Whatever. Yeah, my current workload's a headache, but I'm sure it'll be upgraded to a migraine when next year rolls around. Due in no small part to that damn building over there. Huh? Oh, the new engineering building, from what I heard? Yeah. The one that's supposed to house Valimar and all those soldats. The Imperial Army asked the Academy to build it, didn't they? Yeah, asked isn't really the right word though. And it's not the first time. They made us take those combat shells too. They even made me help with it since I worked on that Tachi. Just finished it up a few days before you came back from Crossbell. I didn't know that. They haven't given any they haven't given us any soldats to put in there yet. But it's probably only just a matter of time. I bet they're gonna be as common on the battlefield as tanks soon enough. Yeah. It's kind of scary to think how much has changed in Erebonia already since the end of the war. And this is probably only the beginning. Well, that's life. Nothing stays the same forever. Just don't spend so much time worrying about the future that you forget about what's happening in your life right now. Basically, don't freak out about the future of Erebonia when you got your own shit to deal with. Like next week's test. I'll be sure to study extra hard for this one. Maybe I should drop by that building and pay Valimar a visit later, though. Honestly, you'd be better off if you didn't sweat what's to come. You're a student. Act like it. Your biggest worry should be on the test next week. Today's material is going to be on it too, so you might as well start studying. Alright. How's the receptionist doing? Both the students and instructors seem so restless right now. Not that that comes as a surprise. Whether they stay at Thor's or go elsewhere, they'll have a brand new environment to adapt to. But new beginnings are a part of the nature of spring, and that's not a bad thing. Both the students and same thing? Yeah. But I guess that just makes sense with spring just around the corner. Yo, we gotta say our farewells to the janitor. Well, it's not farewells just yet, but you know, last free day. Might as well be. The flea market tomorrow is a joint project between the merchants of Trista and some volunteer first years. It's gonna be quite the occasion. Sounds just about right for the last day of the free year, if you ask me. Huh, I'll be there to see you for sure. Tomorrow's flea market. Actually, no, that is slightly different. It'll be a sight to see, going by all the work that's gone into it. I better stop on by. The sunset's beautiful tonight, isn't it? The Lena flowers have started blooming throughout town as well. I suppose you could say they're getting ready to see everyone off as they take the next step in their lives. Well, no matter what you think the flowers are up to, try to make your last free day worthwhile, and stay out of harm's way. I'll try. The Lena flowers, blah blah blah. Yeah, same thing. Hey, Sarah. Well, you've been back for 3 whole days now. Have people finally stopped hounding you with questions? Sounds like you hardly had a moment's peace at first. Well, everyone knew where I'd been. The whole country knows. Both the Chronicle running those stories about me. I can't blame them for being curious. It's one of those things you'll probably just have to get used to. At least as long as you're a hero in the public eye. Don't think about it too much. Just be sure to make good use of tomorrow, both for yourself and for those who no longer can. Thanks. I will. Alright, time to get back to work. I want to get all this boring stuff done so I can hit the town tomorrow. I should probably get in touch with Toval and Miles to check on a few things too. I think it's wonderful that you've all resolved to do what's best for you. Rather than following the path life laid out for you, you're taking your lives into your own hands and forging new trails. As part of the title. I'm just kidding. Making it through the war has clearly had a positive effect on all of you. Not 100%. Making it through the war is clearly... same thing? Now it's my turn to follow their lead. My family's been telling me that I had to settle down ever since the war ended. That unfortunately would mean quitting this job. I'm really going to have to think about this one. Aww. But what about Instructor Makarov? Oh. Why, hello, Reen. How goes your studying? I'd be more than happy to help if you're having any sort of trouble. Thanks for the offer, but I'm alright. I've got Machias and Emma, or the Machias and Emma support system keeping me on the ball. If that offer extends to next year, though, I'm sure I'll be taking you up on it. Oh, by all means! Nothing in this world makes me happier than lending a student, oh my god. Lending a student a hand. Now, lending a hand to students in need. Oh god, that was like a fucked up horror story right there. But can you believe the academic year is so close to its end? I'd just love to see it off with a big old party, wouldn't you? I think you're onto something. Wait, really? That specific scene just for that? It's so hard to get everyone together in one place now, though. Instructor Nightheart is always so busy with his army duties, too. I would have just loved to bring out the school year with a big party, but perhaps it just wasn't meant to be. I would have thought you'd be back to your dormitory by now to get everything ready, to get everything in order for tomorrow. Now that you're here, however, there is one thing I would like to ask you. Oh, is he gonna ask about Rishia? Oh, actually no, would he know about that? I mean... Close. How fares Arkensteel over in Crossspell? You should know after your recent venture. I can't say, I'm afraid. I didn't really get the chance to see what they're up to. I wish I could have, though. Maybe next time. Ah, reasonable. I'm just worried as to Rishia Miles will be... Maybe we should keep this to ourselves, right, guys? Oh, yeah, Rishia's doing pretty well for herself in Crossbow. Oh boy, I better go see the principal now. There have been rumors of late that the group's star performer has been gravely injured and is in the process of recovery. Alright, Ilya's injury during the chaotic events in Crossbow. It's a goddamn miracle she survived getting crushed by the chandelier, piercing through her body and all. Holy shit. I've been worried that her absence may be placing additional stress on Rishia. Forget I said anything. You wouldn't think he was such a devoted fan just looking at him. I wonder how he'd react if I told him that I think I actually ran into her. And fought her too. Actually, I probably shouldn't tell him about the whole fighting thing. I can hardly believe it happened myself. Ahem. Putting Rishia Mao aside for now, I do suggest you try to return to your dormitory soon to get some rest for tomorrow. It will be a terrible waste to spend your final free day of the year too tired to be productive. Yeah, maybe we shouldn't tell him. Arkensteel. As a hardcore fan of the Arkensteel performer Rishia Mao, he's very concerned about the future of Crossspell. Aww. Hey, Principal. If it isn't Reen Schwarzer, allow me to give you my belated congratulations on your incredible work over in Crossspell. Though it does break my heart that such a heavy burden should fall to a student such as yourself. Oh, don't feel bad, sir. I was the one who chose to accept the Crossspell government's request after all. Oh. Was it really voluntary, or did he feel like he was forced into that decision? Probably the latter. Besides, it wouldn't do me any good to run away from this. The role I've been given is difficult, but I'll stay through to the end. I ended up meeting some interesting people over there too. I have no regrets. Then I shall only say one more thing. I'm sure your days ahead will be full of hardships. Be sure not to lose sight of yourself as you face them. That is all the advice I can give you. Thank you, sir. General Van Dyke was my superior back when I was in the army. As such, I'm planning on granting you a bit of additional assistance. So that was... Okay, now that they flash back that line to us... Was that just a cover for an excuse, albeit a truthful excuse, to actually help out Reen with Class 7's duties and just... Because we've only seen the, intimidating, side of him, to put it very lightly. So then, was this his way of, somewhat acting fatherly, even though not really, given he's totally the father of the year? It's just no. Is something wrong, Schwarzer? No, sir. Not at all. I wouldn't be surprised if Principal Van Dyke knew something. But now's not the time to start asking. You mean we're putting this off for Cold Steel 3? I'm sure that many hardships lie in store for you, but never lose sight of yourself as you struggle to overcome them. That's all the advice I can give. And looking back, I still can't believe as what was it? Reen and not Reen, Lloyd and Rishio were running away. They just had to have Lloyd just toss over the word barrier on the way out of the geofront. Oh my god, I still can't get over that. Where in the world could my little sugar plum have disappeared to? Most men would be glued to the arm of a fiance as delectable as I am. Vincent must be feeling shy. There's not much time until he graduates though. I'll have to find him so he can spend his final hours at Thor's together. Where could my noble escort be? With his graduation so close at hand, I'll have to track him down so we can close out his time at Thor's together. Yeah, about that. The flowers inside all of our hearts have seen better days. Mine and Fee's included. But that's nothing to worry about. I'm sure that spring's warm caress will thaw them out and return them to normal. The flowers... blah blah blah... Nah, same thing. Yeah. The new seeds I planted have finally started to sprout. It'll be a while before we get to see any flowers though. I was hoping I'd actually have the chance to raise these ones myself, but it wasn't meant to be. Just wish I could be here to see what kind of flowers they produce. Aw. One last thing of fishing.
This spot looks perfect for fishing.
You know what? For old time's sake. As I agree, it's only been a couple months. For old time's sake.
Whoa, this is a big one. Not bad.
Man, where's all the rare fish? Like, have all the rare fish like cycled out? We even see a pale salamander or anything. We're using Lake Lord Star 2. That are getting massively RNG'd. Also, my ears are feeling funny. Hey, there we go. Come on.
Not what I had in mind.
All right. And into the gymnasium. Oh yeah, how's this gonna go? Oh. Looks like I'm finally able to go toe-to-toe with Patrick. Huh, guess I've got all of Bridget's support over the year to thank for that. But these aren't my laurels to rest on. A good boyfriend always, aims higher to make sure that he can always keep his girlfriend safe. I'd never be able to fight Patrick on equal terms without Bridget there supporting me from the start. Can't deny that going out with her has got me feeling pretty good. I'm practically bursting with confidence. Damn it, Alan, control yourself. You can't say that stuff out loud in the middle of club practice. Meanwhile, Patrick is just like, what the fuck am I listening to? He's like, come on already. Oh, here's Alan. Or her, aw. He's determined to become stronger than ever in order to protect Bridget, his new girlfriend. Hold on. But yeah, the epilogue really is going to take 2 sessions because of how long it's going to take to read through everyone's dialogue. Oh, it's you, Schwarzer. Is it true you're going to be helping the student council again tomorrow? I would have imagined one in your position would take the opportunity to rest, but I suppose that's just not your way. Yeah, for better or worse, that's just how I am. It'll be 2 sessions? Alright. I really do wonder... I really wonder what, like, the next potential bombshell is gonna be once we actually close out the epilogue and actually roll out the credits. Oh, I can't wait for the next session, but again, I gotta make up for lost time tonight because I did oversleep the start of the session, or when I wanted to start the stream earlier. Because again, I put up an alarm, but I guess I was just so tired from, well, the late nights in general, and also the fact that this week work has been really pushing, like, me and all my coworkers to, like, meet a deadline. And I'm just like, bro. Cause like, just like a real quick thing, goddamn, like with the work I'm doing, like, we're getting like instructions like, oh, we want everyone to like get stuff done at this rate, and everyone just like, have you not even taken a look at the work you're even putting out in front of us? It's like, we need to take at least triple the time to have everything done as per work instructions and stuff. I'm just like, bruh. So everyone's been losing their minds ever so slightly, but we're all keeping each other relatively sane through memes. Depending on how long it goes, you would need to send me the stuff during the stream, at least one half of it. Huh. But yeah, No, actually, asking any further will be spoilers. Oh, we'll just carry on and see. So wait. Oh wait. So the additional cutscene thing, I'll be able to read it at night on this day. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, let's just. I guess we'll just carry on then. Okay, thanks, Ina. How are things back at home, by the way? I heard things are still kind of chaotic over in the Sutherland province. So it seems. It's certainly keeping my father busy. Celestine will be returning home to help him, so I imagine he'll be able to stay on top of things, but... was it to you how my family is faring? Don't you have enough to worry about as things stand? Well, I have no shortage of scores to settle with you, and so I'd appreciate it if you got back to being your old self. Otherwise, I'll simply end up speeding ahead of you before you know it come next month. Thanks, I'll keep that in mind. My father should be able to stay on top of matters, what with Celestine returning home to help him. As well as you're well aware, we have no shortage of matters to clear up between us. So get back to being your old self already. Otherwise, all blah 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 blah. Instead of going home as I graduate, I plan on going on a little journey. I've weighed all my options, and this one stood well above the rest. I'm curious to see how far our swordsmanship can take me. So if nothing else, it should be a very interesting experiment. I decided to ask Loggins to join me as well. Let's see how he replies. Oh. After graduation, she intends to set off on a journey to test her swordsmanship, and has invited Loggins to come along. Huh. Part of me wonders, for the hell of it, if they'll actually like turn this into anything more major in Cold Steel 3, or if she'll be like one of the several roaming NPCs we'll probably see in like Cold Steel 3 or something. Like wherever we go, and then we'll probably see like Frito just like going around a journey. God, Rex! God fucking damn it, dude. Typical. Ooh, they're gonna race. Better get snapping now. Okay, hold on. Now this is why the swimming club's the best club. Nothing but well-rounded photo opportunities one after another. Rest in peace, Rex the war photographer. We hardly knew ye. Huh, just look at him. You can tell they've grown a lot over the past year. Uh-huh. I gotta make my photos capture that just right. But yeah, it's always like a little hard to whistle if you have like dry lips. Because again, this weather has not been kind. It's a good thing I got my water next to me though. I enrolled in this academy figuring it'd lead me straight into the Imperial Army. The only thing I'm good at is being tough, so I figured that'd be the best way to pay the bills, I guess. But lately I've been wondering if that's really a good enough reason to join up. I'm pretty much ready to enlist, but do I really want to? Ever since I entered the academy, I figured I was on a beeline for the army. But now that I'm like a month away from graduation, I started to second guess myself. Do I really want to do this? Hey, someone else is offering. I want to go check back after the little dual logins. It's official. Once Klein graduates, he's going into the Imperial Army. In fact, that's where he is right now, doing some sort of training program. I was hoping to pick his brain about some stuff, given that I'm the new captain of the swimming club, but oh well. Oh, you're the new captain? Huh. That would be, Laura. But no, Laura, no, she got like her own things to kind of like handle, so. Although I thought maybe Monica, I don't know. Then let our race begin. I expect nothing short of your best. Of course. It's a true joy to see the strides Monica's made since she first started, swimming. People are like water, always shifting, always churning. Even when they look calm on the surface, I have no doubt plenty was happening beneath the surface for her. Having a race against Laura is a little panic-inducing, sure, but I can't just let that put me off for trying. I won't get better if I never push myself. Ever since I've known Laura, she's been helping me grow. I can't let myself get complacent now. Not after all the faith and time she spent on me. Alright. Moving on to the field. Whoa, whoa, camera. Ah. Oh. I owe nearly as much to the riding club this year as I do to our class. My time at Thor's wouldn't have been nearly as interesting if I hadn't joined. I consider myself lucky to have done so. I'm happy to hear that. Still, Reen, from what I understand, my brother owes you a lot for what you've done during your stay in Crossbell. Oh? I wouldn't say that. While I was there, I saw the extent of his political skill over and over again, and, well, I feel like I only now just know how much he's capable of. In both good ways and bad, I assume. I thought I knew him just like I thought I knew my father, but in the end, they were both strangers to me. Aww. Sorry, Eustace. Well, enough about me. I just wish he could have seen his duty as as one of the Academy's directors through to the end of the year. That's all. Aww. This year has been a hectic one, that much is sure. I just wish my brother could have seen his position as an Academy director through to the end of it. Now, I don't want to talk to the horse. I've been chosen as the next riding club captain. I can't help but feel like Eustace would be the right person for the job, though. Still, it's my responsibility now, so I'm gonna do an even better job than he would. It's a lot of responsibility, but I'll prove that I was the right choice. Nobody would be better at this than me. Let's see, this one. Appointed new captain of the riding club. She believes Eustace will be better for the job, but still wants to do her best. Alright, Lambert. I have my heart set on joining the Imperial Cavalry after graduation. We live in rapidly changing times, but that only makes it more important for me to chart Erebonia's path as both a noble and a soldier. Besides, this provides me an opportunity to put my Thor's education to good use, the lessons I've learned from the Civil War too. Why did I come to this conclusion, you ask? I suppose it was Eustace's influence, and that of a dearly departed fellow second year. Aww. Fellow departed second year? He plans to join the Imperial Cavalry, part of the Imperial Guard, and assess where Erebonia stands as a noble soldier. I have my heart set on joining the Imperial Cavalry after graduation. I recognize that I'll be treading a dangerous path, but there's no need to worry. Now, as long as I have Woodcomb by my side every step of the way. Alright, Woodcomb. Oh my god, Becky. You go, wee bam. I hope you're ready for the flea market tomorrow. I'm gonna outsell you so hard I'll have no choice but to admit I'm the better merchant. Becky, if you're only declaring war now, you've already lost. Any merchant worth his salt would have known the battle started the moment the market was announced. Did I overestimate you again? I think it's about time I proved something to her once and for all. That my knowledge of marketing theory is nearly perfect, and approaches like hers stand absolutely no chance against it. Keep at it, mate. You will not keep laughing for long. Can I wait to wipe that smug look off his face tomorrow? Could we go inside, actually? Nah. I still can't believe they're actually keeping the Ashen Knight here at the Academy. Oh yeah, the Ashen Knight and his pilot are both seen as heroes. They ended the war after all. I heard the entrance exams were crazy this year too. Everyone really wants to get in after everything that's happened. No doubt. Who wouldn't want to go to some place where you might end up with your own knight? I wonder what kind of students manage to get in. Oh, yeah, that is right. I wonder what other students will see. Although, oh wait, we'll see Prince Cedric, right? Because Prince Oliver had said that everyone in the Arner family has to go through Thor's as like tradition and shit, among other things probably. Oh, I wonder. Huh. Oh, hey. Headed back to your dorm? Later then. Well, that's enough about that for now. So gotta figure out our plans for our free day tomorrow. Wanna check out that thing they're doing in the auditorium? It feels like the press have to work the famous Ashen Chevalier into everything lately. It's kind of wild to have the talk of the country standing right in front of me. Especially as you don't really have the look of a celebrity. You just seem like any other student to me. Well, I am. I'm nothing special. It was kind of wild to have a celebrity standing right in front of you. Especially as you don't have the look of a blah 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 blah. Now that the war's finally over, the continuation of the stories I've been following are finally hitting the market. I think I have to take this and this for now. Huh, I can't wait to spend tomorrow just relaxing and reading in here. Anyone else in the library? Cramming for the exam? No. Okay, actually, maybe I'll leave the Student Union building and Academy or Engineering building for last. I wonder, is anyone over at the old schoolhouse? Nah. I'll go there anyways. Oh, what? Oh, I thought we'd have like one last little like nostalgia scene with the old schoolhouse here. Oh man. Alright. Oh, actually, wait, can we wait, are we allowed back to the... Oh, no, we're not. I thought, oh, right, because it's still the... Let me see. Oh, wait, I still need to see Toa, don't I? Better go to Student Union building. Yeah, okay. So let's go cover the engineering building first. It looks like Georgia's giving the bike a bit of a tune-up. Can't wait till I get another chance to ride it. The framing.
Oh.
Hey there, Rain.
Oh.
Looks like someone's done with class for the day.
Hey, someone's got a fancy-looking new orbital bike. What the heck? Damn! Look at that thing.
Just got out. Wait, is that?
You want to race?
Angie's brand new bike.
We started building it for you, but then we had a change of heart.
Hey!
I just couldn't tear you away from your current ride after you'd grown so attached.
I mean, that's true.
Now I feel bad, considering I pretty much did just that to you.
Yeah.
Your new one's got a pretty cool design, though.
Don't get too jealous. Specs are pretty much the same as yours.
Yeah.
Well, before Angie tunes it up and adds her custom gear for distance riding, that is.
But distance riding would mean...
Oh.
You're planning on going off on some big journey, aren't you?
10 points to Rain. I just felt like it was time for me to go out and see the world for myself.
Oh.
My martial arts teacher did the same thing once, so I'm sure it'll be a valuable experience for me.
Oh, little pilgrimage for Angelica.
The plan for now is to travel through the entirety of Zemuria.
Holy shit! The entirety? Bro.
That's not a very specific plan, and a pretty sizable journey.
You can say that again. I have no idea where she finds the energy.
God damn.
Oh, really now? Your plan to visit the continent's most famous engineering factories is pretty much exactly the same thing.
Yeah, because we got the ZCF in the Burrow. We got, well, whatever's in Calvard. Again, wasn't the, actually, what was it called again? Was it the Verne Company, or was the Verne Company? It was the Verne Company, right? Verne Company? Ah, yeah, okay. I still remember my lore. And then the Epstein Foundation in, where is the Epstein Foundation located again? Lehman, right? Lehman? Ah, okay, yeah, thank you. And let's see. So ZCF, Verne Company, and then same place as the Bracy Guild HQ. Oh yeah, right. I wonder if they have any other famous engineering factories. I mean, obviously there will be, but I wonder what other ones are out there.
You really think so?
I take it you'll be leaving Erebonia for a while too, George?
Seems that way. First stop's the Burl and ZCF.
Hey.
After that, I got my heart set on a trip to the Epstein Foundation over in Lamont State. While I'm at it, I think it'd be nice to pay a visit to the Verne Company in Calvard too.
Hey, that's all that I named.
Will you even be able to get into Calvard at this point?
Oh, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Hey, I didn't say it'd be easy, but I think I can pull some strings. The real reason for this trip is to figure out what I can do as an engineer to help smooth over our international relations.
Oh.
Meeting the continent's finest engineers and discussing things with them should really help get the ball rolling on that.
You've thought that far ahead.
Damn, he's thinking big.
That's really admirable. I hope you can find a way to make that happen, even though I feel kind of hypocritical saying that, as someone who participated in the war.
Don't beat yourself up over it, Reen.
You have nothing to be ashamed of. That was your only option, given the way the Chancellor set things up. Your actions actually helped us avoid an even longer, more brutal war.
But...
Angie's right. You played a role that no one else could have. Just think. If things kept going the way they were going, we could have been at war with all of Crossbell. I don't even want to imagine the number of lives that would have been lost if you hadn't stepped in the way you did.
Of course, us telling you whether or not you should feel guilty doesn't matter. It all comes down to you facing your own feelings over what you did. But there's one thing we'd like you to remember as you do. You're not alone, Rain. You've got friends who understand why you did what you did.
Sometimes I wonder how I was lucky enough to get such good ones.
Aww. You can see the teary-eyed expression on Reen's face there. Aww.
Thanks, you guys. This really helps.
Don't mention it. On a completely different note, why don't you pay Valimar a visit while you're here? We spared no expense making sure he'd be nice and cozy in there.
I think I will, but Not to discredit your coziness efforts or anything, but he seems fine no matter where I leave him.
Well, aren't you a sweet chevalier? Maybe I'll check in on him in a bit too.
God damn, though. Let me see here. So, engineering tour. George wants to visit famous engineering factories across the continent to expand his knowledge as an engineer. And Angelica with a continental tour. After graduation, she wants to ride her new orbital bike around the continent and see lots of different things. That's a sweet bike, though. Oh my god. But 4 exhaust pipes. And then meanwhile, we just have like although this is kind of like the situation of like people who like customize their cars with like anime waifu pictures and shit. So this tournament is not going to be easy with the international climate or the way it is, but I'm still excited to get started. I'm going to learn a ton about technology, about how a nation's culture affects its people and its engineers. Can't wait. I just hope seeing all that stuff helps me figure out what I should be doing with my future. I plan on going to see Professor Schmidt before I head off. Seems busier than ever these days though, which means he'll probably just tell me to get lost, but hey, at least I'll be able to say I tried. So man, after all this, we really never did get a HP 3, huh? Or did I miss one? Okay, what would be really fucked is if there was like a new Master Quartz right here at the epilogue. I was like, wait a second. You can imagine that my father wasn't exactly thrilled with my decision, but he gave in. Eventually. Huh. I suppose I should be grateful for having such an understanding father. And such a hard head. Wait a second here. They duked it out again over this, didn't they? You know, I kind of wonder how the other provincial army guards have been reacting, because I would assume if they're gonna duel over this, they would have the guards like watching over on the sidelines, and they'll be so torn as to like who they want to support. It's like, no, we need to keep Angelica here, or it's like, but like let's let her, we should let her do what she wants though with her future. It's like, I don't know who to cheer for. And then seeing Marcus Wagner get like the shit kicked out of or punched out of him. It's like, oh. There's no telling when I'll be back, but I guarantee that I'll be even more awe-inspiring than I am now. Oh, and the stories I'll have to tell. You got a lot to look forward to. As soon as the graduation ceremony is over, I hit the road. I am curious to see how things will go back home with the situation being what it is, but, well, I think it's best that I focus on my journey and nothing else. I only get one shot at this, right? Alright. How's it going, Valimar? Ah, even like a nice snug place to hold the Tachi.
Hey Valimar, how you holding up?
Relatively comfortably.
Relatively comfortably.
My ability to self-repair means that maintenance is not mandatory, but I expect it will increase my operating efficiency.
Glad to hear it. This is going to be our new home base for the time being, so you can get in as much maintenance as you need. I'm gonna need you a lot in the days ahead, Valimar.
I will strive to meet your expectations.
Something wrong?
Not as such. I thought I sensed something unusual, but it must have been my imagination.
Aww.
You really are getting to be scarily human these days, you know? What was it you sensed, though? A person?
I am unsure. It may have simply been a fluctuation of the earth veins below us. Similar fluctuations are hardly abnormal.
Well, if you don't think it's anything worth worrying about, I'll try and put it out of my mind.
Oh.
If you sense anything strange in the future, though, let me know, okay? You can tell me... telepathically was the word, right?
Oh, we have telepathy? With Valimar?
Indeed. I shall use it to inform you should I sense anything is amiss.
Huh. Oh, that's cool. Be at ease, Reen. I shall inform you of impending danger should anything be amiss. This is an ideal opportunity for you to rest and recover from your missions. Use it as you see fit. Time is a valuable thing which cannot be reversed. Yeah, you're right. Thanks. I'll try and take it easy. You needn't thank me. Alright, let's head over to the Student Union building. Ah, the lacrosse club and everything. Oh yeah, we're gonna get one final issue of the Imperial Chronicle. Governor General Alvarez's speech met with great applause. Okay, we'll read that after we read all the other students here. I forgot to talk to this guy. Hey there, sorry, wrong guy, huh? Bro. You don't have to do that. Sorry about that. I'm just so used to him coming here to mess around every day that I thought you were him. I still can't believe he's gone. I don't know if I'll ever be able to. Still can't believe he's gone, feels like he's just gonna wander back in here like nothing even happened, you know? What's with the sour face? Come along, eat up. What you need is sit down and warm meal. There's nothing like a full stomach to bring a smile to your face. Whoops. Get me out of here. Tomorrow's going to be Emily and Teresia's final day as members of the lacrosse club, which means it's one of the last days we'll really get to spend with them. We better make the most of it. We don't have much time left to spend with Emily and Teresia, which means we'll have to bring out every last drop of fun out of it that we can. Oh yeah, I'll be passing the second year training regimen down to you tomorrow. It's crazy hard, but you're ready for it. But you're ready for it, aren't you? Give me a hell yeah! Hell, of course! Ferris has been working real hard to take up the role of the captain now that we're leaving. We might have hit a rough patch or two along the way, but it's good to know that I can graduate worry-free now. The Imperial Army will be establishing a major new air fleet soon, you know. Oh. So Emily and I are going to sign up. You can imagine how well Father took the news, but we managed to talk him around to the idea. Emily's already fired up at the thought of being an officer like Captain Claire one day. Oh. Despite her father's objections, she decided to join the Imperial Army's new air fleet with Emily. Oh. I have been appointed the new captain of the Academy's lacrosse club. I swear my name as a Florald, I'll do a stellar job in fulfilling the numerous duties that come with the title. Though perhaps bringing my rivalry with Elisa to its conclusion by the end of the month will take precedent for now. Ahem, moving on to the next issue. What should be done about inviting new members to the club next month? Oh wait, year one. Let's see. She was appointed as the lacrosse club's new captain, a role she seems more than happy to take on. That hangar's in use already from what I hear. Not much, but it's a start. It'll probably be used way more in the future though. We might even end up taking sold-out related classes thanks to it. I honestly feel like I'm graduating too soon. I can't say I don't know how I feel, but I think we should just believe in the first years for now. They've grown a lot since their first day. We'll be fine. Yeah, I suppose that's true. It's been an eventful 2 years here, but a fun 2 years nonetheless. Look at me getting all down like this, like it's over. We still got time to enjoy yet. Oh my god, Monk, wait. The radio filled me in on everything you were up to over in Crossbell. To think you used to need my help to get onto the radio. Nowadays the radio follows you. That's very, very impressive. But just take care, okay? Aww. The radio filled me in on everything. Oh wait, do me a favor and look after yourself, will you? You promise? Aww. You just concerned for us now. It's hard to believe tomorrow will be our final free day here at this academy. Maybe I should show my face in the salon at some point. Try not to end it with any regrets, okay? Aww. We're running out of people to talk to. I think I should look for another room to visit. Hey, Celine. You feeling any better now? I mean, endless ocean of work aside. Honestly, the work's not all that bad, but it's kind of nice to get back to a mundane life after so long away. I think my time in Crossbow helped me realize what's important to me, like spending time with everyone here. If you say so, just don't forget to rest up. Knowing you'll be busy again soon enough. Yeah, we got 2 more Cold Steel games after this. I really wonder how things will develop though, like, goddamn. Cause you think it'd be like the start of like a new arc, or, well, maybe not start a new arc, but like, given everything that's happened, there's still yet much more in front of us. Let's see, busy enough. Sitting in the clubroom as the sun sets, reading and writing with Dorothy. I really love times like these. I hardly realized just how much until recently, truth be told. Kinda sad to think that, come next month, this will all be a memory. It's only now that I realize how much I've come to love the literature club. Even if I spent most of my time evading Dorothy's attempts to turn me onto her favorite genre, I'll really miss it. I actually was a little lost about what to do once I graduate, but my heart's finally set on becoming a writer. That's why I've been submitting my work to every literary magazine I could find. Literature is an important part of our culture. I don't want a war to ever make us lose sight of that. And if I can do that through a profession I love, well, all the better. I've been submitting my work to all sorts of different literary magazines, hoping to become a published author. Shockingly, none of them have been particularly terribly keen on my work, so... Gee, I wonder why. Not that that worries me. You know what they say, the best cure for a downtrodden heart is beautiful romance between the purest of boys. Get me out of here. It's scary just how fast the time has gone. I'm sorry that I couldn't accept your request though. Don't worry about it. By the sound of it, there'll only be one chess club next year, for both the upper class and lower class students to use. Live your life how you want to. I couldn't ask for anything else. Thank you. I couldn't believe Marcus and I have known each other for an entire year now. Time really flies. And all the late nights we spent together battling out over a chessboard, just the thoughts making me all emotional. Oh, come on. There's nothing to cry about. We're lucky to have been students here. Not only did we get great classmates, but we got great second years too. And yes, I'm including Crow. Aww. Yo, Kenneth, my boy, how you doing? We can still exchange angler points here. Oh yeah! Oh no, this was supposed to be the HP 3. It's just I couldn't be fucking asked to get 800, like, angler points. Right. Okay, well, if it wasn't for the fact that I was paranoid about trying to get a second set of the badges here, because when they all said they were part of a set, I thought we were gonna have a Cold Steel 1 situation where someone was looking for accessory sets to trade in. I was misled. So I actually would have had enough points for the Senin gem. So I'm pretty upset about that. So yeah, that was our HP 3. Although only 2500 HP though. I thought it would have been 3000. Guess I would have been too powerful. I don't know. Oh yeah, my brother finally got back from Crossbell. He just showed out of nowhere back home. It was a big deal though, given how long he's been out of touch. I was out fishing and I missed the whole thing. Seems like there's been a change in the ecology of fishing spots all over Erebonia in the past few months. Which is a fancy way of saying my old fishing strategies don't work anymore and I gotta think of new ones. At least that's fun to do. You know what would have been like a nice little extra like thing of detail? Would be like, although no, he only received word from him, so I guess he wouldn't have been able to talk to his brother that much, but like if like let's say they had a chance to talk, what was it, like Lord the Third would have like mentioned something about like his fishing duels with like Lloyd and everything, and then Reen is like, wait, he went fishing with Lloyd? It's like, wait a second. Or he would have been like curious to see or to think more about him before, what was it? What was it? To think more about like the other side of Lloyd, like outside of the war related stuff. Rex and I sent in some of our war photos to the Imperial Chronicle and they really loved them. We received some special recognition during the last Pulitzer Prize ceremony. That in turn led a man named Norton to offer me a job with the Chronicle, which I graciously accepted. I plan to use that position to spread the truth to as many people as possible. Nice. See, Rex, on the other hand, still hasn't expanded his photographic interest beyond girls. Why did I leave the future of the club in his hands? Oh. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh no. Excuse me. He received special recognition in the giving of the last Pulitzer Prize and will be joining the Imperial Chronicle. Oh yeah, wait, where's Beryl? Huh, this is the Occult Research Society's room. I can't see any sign of Beryl either. Maybe the club's closed. Huh. Oh yeah, wait. Ah, wait a second. Barrow just up and left the gym. We didn't see her around the academy either, right? Cause like we even see her at like the old schoolhouse. We checked every other building so far. Oh yeah, I forgot to talk to Gordon. Or no, not Gordon. Ramsey. Yeah, Gordon was the name of the father in the house there. It's just with the guy named Ramsey, I mean. It's hard to believe the second years only have a couple weeks left here now. I still remember the day they enrolled here like it was yesterday. Huh, I think I'll treat them to something nice tomorrow. But yeah, where will Beryl actually have like a significant presence in Cold Steel 3, or at least like of some note? Because like again, even Emma and Celine are like, wait, how can she sense this stuff? It's like, wait, what's going on here? It's like she doesn't seem like she has anything special about her, but how's she still doing this? It's like, Alright. Handing over all of her work, handing over all of her work to the rest of the student council should be ending today. So I'm guessing she's still here. Huh, there's definitely someone in there, but there's no response. Oh, I know. Excuse me, I'm coming in. Aww. Are you gonna leave your jacket on total like you did last time in the computer room?
Yep, I knew it. No wonder she fell asleep. She must have been really busy getting everything sorted out for the spring. Makes me remember finding her like this over in the computer room.
Come on, Reed. Do it again. Do it again. Come on. Come on.
Oh, right. I probably shouldn't look too much or she'll get mad when she wakes up.
Angie, George, Crow.
The music's fading. Aww.
Rean?
Not again.
What are you doing in my room?
Wait, in your room? I mean, you're student council president, but...
Wait. This is the student council room. I must have fallen asleep.
Sorry for coming in without permission. I did knock, though.
Don't worry about it. It's my fault for dozing off like this. Why do you always have to keep finding me like that? I hope you weren't looking at me while I was sleeping again.
I did try to look as little as possible.
Well, if you say so. Is something the matter? You're not looking too well.
No, I'm fine.
When you say you're fine, but you're not really fine, I forget how the rest of that quote goes.
Maybe the light streaming in through the window is making me look off color? I feel fine, really.
Oh.
Come with me.
Oh? Whoa.
What's this all about?
I know that you're a boy and all, and I do think that you've grown a lot during your year here.
Oh, where's this going?
No, I probably shouldn't even call you a boy anymore. You're a grown man now, but that doesn't mean you always have to stand and endure everything life throws your way. Okay? If it gets too much, it's alright to sit down and let it all out. Whether you're a boy or a grown man doesn't change that.
I'm so sorry.
Aww.
I'm so sorry.
Crow.
I promised I'd bring him back. I promised I'd make him graduate with you. But I couldn't do it.
It's okay. You did everything you could. You made sure he knew how we all felt. And you let all of us know how he really felt too. So, don't get so worked up about it. Okay?
Aww.
I'm sorry. I didn't want anyone to see me like that.
Well, I guess we're even then. Not like I jump for joy every time you catch me sleeping.
Have you finished getting everything ready for the next student council now, by the way?
Yep. My days of being president are almost done. The first years taking over are really smart, though. I barely had to teach a thing in the end.
Still, it must have been hard work getting through it all. You're going on a tour of various NGOs after graduation, right?
Yep. The plan's to take a year to visit NGOs in lots of different fields. Politics, economics, engineering, medicine.
Double checking, what did NGOs mean again? I don't think I've heard the abbreviation before, or if I did, I don't remember. Visit NGOs in a lot of different fields.
After that, I'm not sure what I want to do. I'll probably join either the army or something related to the government, I suppose.
Well, I'm pretty sure they'd both love to have you. There's no chance either one would say no to you.
Non-governmental? No, it wouldn't be that.
Especially since taking a year off hasn't made them any less determined to recruit you. After all you did with commanding the Courageous, it's no wonder you're so in demand.
Oh wait, it is that? Non-governmental organization? Oh, okay. Thank you, Bretsu.
I don't know. I don't think I did anything special, really.
So a non-profit organization that operates independently of any government, typically one whose purpose is to address a social or political issue. Ah.
Still, I feel like it'd be best in the long run for me to see the world from a variety of different perspectives. I don't know what path I'll choose, but I want to step onto it with a firm decision on how things should be. I think that's the best thing I can do for this country's future. Maybe I'm being a little overdramatic there, though.
Oh, your lines have nothing over what Reen can say.
Not at all. After how much you've done for this academy, I can only imagine how much you could do for this country. Just try not to overwork yourself, okay? We're with you all the way, but we will always worry, you know?
Thanks. Oh, I almost forgot. What was it that made you come here? I mean, I'm happy you did, but...
Oh, I'd completely forgotten too. I just came to ask if there was anything I could do to help tomorrow, seeing as it's another free day.
But you've only just come back. And besides, tomorrow's your...
That's all the more reason I want to spend tomorrow's free day the same way I spent all of the others. It wouldn't feel like our final free day is Class 7 if it were any different.
Well, if you say so. Okay. I do have a few things in mind, so I'll just drop them into your mailbox in the dorm like I always do.
Aww.
And thanks for offering.
Alright then. Finally heading back into town. Reen! Who's the boy? Oh. Hey guys, didn't expect to run into you. Yeah, crazy coincidence, huh? Are you heading back to the dormitory too? That was the idea. Why don't we all head back together then? It's nice seeing the flowers as they start to bloom. Yeah, I know you said earlier they'd be in full bloom in a week, but I'm thinking it'll be closer to the end of the month personally. Just in time for the welcoming ceremony. The new students will be able to begin their academic lives here surrounded by Lena flowers, just as we did. How wonderful. You've all known each other since your first day here, right? That's right, nobody else started partway through the year like you did. But back then, I never could have imagined we'd get along this well. We kinda got off to a rocky start. You're telling me. Especially Marcus and Eustace. For what it's worth, I do regret the way I behaved back then. It's not exactly something I'm terribly proud of. Oh, think nothing of it. Immaturity makes fools of even the best of us at times. Thanks, hey, hold on! What was that expression? You weren't exactly standing on the moral high ground either. I wouldn't have had such, as much of a reason to behave the way I did if you hadn't kept looking down your nose at me. Did you not hear me say the best of us? Well, it was hell on all of us at the time, but it's all just a fond memory now. Nostalgia trip, yeah. I suppose the same could be said about yours and Reen's little incident at the start of the year, couldn't it? Just had to bring that up, didn't you? I should have seen this coming. Ooh, little incidents are my favorite. Tell me. Well... Don't you dare! She's the last person who needs to know. Come on, the intelligence division needs this. More blackmail. Our first day was really full of surprises. Yeah, I can't imagine too many teachers welcome their students by dropping them through a hole in the floor. Class 7 special. Even without having to fight a gargoyle on the way out, that's a pretty memorable start to a school year. That gargoyle proved to be quite the opponent too. I'll say, and when we finally managed to pull together and defeat it, she just casually drops in like nothing happened. It's like she was lying in wait for the whole time, watching and waiting for a chance to strike. That's exactly what she was doing. Still, as exhausting and unusual as it was, that was how our class began. I'm pretty sure it's all burned into our memories at this point. How could it not be? I have no doubts about that. Even so, I'm sure it's one of the memories that I'll cherish decades into the future. Aw, now you got me all jealous. Now it's my turn to do something crazy and make some super memorable memories too. Don't you dare. I dread to imagine what she's thinking when she says something crazy. Excuse me. On a hopefully unrelated note, what are we going to do for dinner tonight? I'd only plan on getting something over at Kirsch's, but if anyone has any better ideas, I think it may be a good idea to make something for ourselves. If we divide up the work between us, I'm sure Emil will have quite a bit of variety too. That does sound nice. My cooking skills were in danger getting rusty too. No objections here. Well, unless anyone has what they need already, I think it's time to split up, so we probably got a lot to buy, so...
That won't be necessary.
Sharon!
Huh?
Sharon?
What reason could you possibly have for being here?
Hey!
The chairman gave me her permission to return to my former position as your dormitory's caretaker.
Aww!
Which means I am here to serve you all once more.
More tea time! Hey! But god damn, I really wish, given the situation over in Western Erebonia, not like they were in a position otherwise, but I really wish everyone else would've, not everyone else, sorry. We could have had more time for Toval, Claire, and Sharon. A party and stuff. I would have loved to spam out more tea time throughout the rest of the game. Oh man.
There may only be a short time left until the end of the year, but I'll make sure you want for nothing during it. I've already started preparing your evening meal, so there's no need to go out and buy anything.
Oh, well, how about that?
I'm fine with this.
We will gladly accept your offer.
Sharon's cooking's better than whatever grub we could rustle up together anyway. How do you manage to get permission from Mother in the first place, though? Weren't you helping to rebuild the Rhineford group? I thought the company was getting so many orders in, it was struggling to keep up. Now that Master Gwyn has returned to the company, everything's back in order.
Oh!
He and the chairman have been speeding through one task after another since he got back.
Gwyn's actually back?
Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
So the former and current chairman make quite a team, I see.
Boy, I'm starving.
Wouldn't mind a drink either. With the weather getting warmer, it's just about time for peak beer season.
I don't think Sarah would be happy about this.
Huh? What are you guys all gathered out here for?
Everybody's favorite.
Why are you here?
It's a pleasure to see you too, Lady Sarah. I brought a bountiful supply of smoked oysters and sardines if you'd like a snack to accompany your beer.
All is forgiven then.
Would you like them alongside your dinner?
Damn it. Yes.
She's so defeated because she knows she wants that food.
I'm surprised she can just walk around in public like this. You know, considering her affiliation.
I'm guessing there's some sort of agreement in place between Rhineford and the government to leave her alone.
Huh.
Though, even if there weren't, I can't imagine anything would be able to stop Sharon from doing what she wants.
Yeah. Alright, nighttime. Back in our good old room again. Time for the nightly talks.
Whew. I think I might have eaten too much. It's been so long since we last had Sharon's cooking. She hasn't lost her touch. None of it feels heavy on my stomach at all. Well, that's all my work done for the day. Maybe I should go see how everyone else is doing.
You can explore Class 7's dorms on the night before each free day. Bro, are we really getting a free day tutorial at the end of the game? Oh my god. We haven't had an actual free day since the start of this, but oh my god. Be aware, however, that the story will progress should you return to Reen's room. Bro. Oh my god. Alright. Back to the dorms. An agreement seems to be in place between RF and the government, letting her become Class 7's caretaker again. Aww. For extra nostalgia.
Here's Crow's room.
Yeah, extra nostalgia for repeating the tutorials on your free day. It's like, aw, come on, man. There's just something about the way that, like, we're going through our nostalgia trip here that, like, you know, after the whole Civil War and all the events up until now, just to kind of, like, repeat the normal days once again, it's just like, oh man, it really makes everything you're doing here just feel that much more like bittersweet about like just, well, everything.
I think I'll stay away from it for now. I feel more like going around and talking to everyone.
Aww. Alright, let's just start with floor 2 then. Hey Elliot.
Hey, Elliot. Taking care of your violin?
Yeah, it's taken care of me over the past year, so why not return the favor? I'm actually planning on giving a few of them to the academy before I go, just to make sure next year's first years have something to practice with.
That's really generous, and sure to make a lot of people happy. And you'll finally be heading off to a music academy, just like you always wanted.
Oh.
I bet they'll push you pretty hard over there, too.
I don't doubt it. I'm going to need to be all music all the time if I want to stand a chance at keeping up. Though, to be honest, after all the time I've spent here, I don't really want my life to be completely about music.
Oh.
I love it, obviously, but to be a balanced person, I want to have a bit more variety in my life, like I had here at the academy. For one thing, I don't want to get too rusty with my orbital staff.
Good to hear.
Nice.
I hope everything works out for you.
Thanks. Me too. No, it's nothing. Either way, Heimdall and Trista are really close, so don't be a stranger, okay? I know you're gonna have tons of work to get through between your classes and your missions, but...
Don't worry, I'll make time. I'm sure we'll have plenty of chances to see each other. There's still a ton of Heimdall I haven't seen, too. You'll have to show me around next time I make it over there.
You bet.
Aw, let me see. He decided to go to the music academy in Heimdall after all. There, he intends to make use of what he learned at Thor's. Being one of my friends over at the music academy really helped me out with the work I needed to do to enroll there. It'll be great to practice with them again. Between tomorrow's flea market and the chance to play with my old friends, I've got to make sure I'm up to snuff. Aww. We're all moving on, huh?
Hey, Machias. Working hard or hard?
I'll stop you right there. Of course I'm hard at work. Just look at the size of this book. If I can't internalize as much of it as possible while I'm here, I'm doomed to failure from the start.
And this is one of your new textbooks? Man, Heimdall's political academies don't mess around, do they? You'll be the youngest person there, right?
Oh.
Most likely. I'd normally need to have graduated from Thor's with a bit more experience under my belt to have gotten in. There are a few Thor's grads there already, though. They take some every year. And as you might imagine, the recent political upheaval has the place swarming with applicants this year. The entrance exam was hard enough on its own, but that's just the tip of the iceberg.
God damn.
Can't say I envy you.
It's a big book, but it's only got like 7 to 8 lines of text per page. Okay, we don't need to talk about that. College textbooks. How much mirror do you have to fork over just to only pay for a few lines per page?
Still, I know you're going to be just fine. You're so smart that you can handle any subject they throw at you. Growing up with your dad should give you a leg up on the politics, too.
Yeah, no pressure there. Honestly, there are times when I think diving into things head first like this is a giant mistake.
What's wrong?
Oh, it's nothing.
Something up with Governor, or with a governor?
It's just, I know we're probably going to both be really busy with our own lives come spring, but let's make time to have lunch together once in a while or something, okay?
Aww.
Studying is all well and good, but even I need a change of pace every now and again.
I think that can be arranged. The train from here to Heimdall only takes a half hour. I don't see any reason why we wouldn't hang out sometimes.
Then it's a date.
Dorothy frothing at the mouth. Oh my god, we didn't grab any of the politics. He resolved to go to a political academy in Heimdall, even though going there at his age is rare indeed. I'm still amazed I managed to get into that academy in the first place. I applied expecting to fail, to be honest. But getting in at all's a blessing, so I'm going to work as hard as I can to make the most of it. Of course, I'm not the only one who'll be swamped next year. Both of us will have to be careful not to burn ourselves out. Hey Eustace, how you doing?
Something on your mind, Eustace?
For the first time in a long time, no. I'm just taking a short break. Looking over an endless sea of documents can be rather tiring on the eyes.
Yeah. Woo, boy.
Oh, are those the tax reports you mentioned?
Ordinarily, this would be my father's work, but His Majesty has yet to decide his fate. Rufus hasn't so much as glanced in Berea Hard's direction since he took his new job in Crossbell either. As such, the task falls to me.
Man, I knew everyone in our class had it pretty rough right now. You've got it roughest, no contest.
If my ego had its way, I would boast that filling in for my father is a simple and mundane task. But on top of the paperwork, I'll need to manage the provincial army and oversee the province as a whole.
God damn.
Then there's the matter of keeping the most stubborn of the nobility in check. I don't expect the first 6 months to be pleasant.
Especially with how they all still think about Eustace as being a bastard son.
The fact that you're already thinking 6 months ahead is pretty impressive as it is. Standing in for Duke Alberea like that must take some real confidence. I know you'll manage, though.
That much is obvious.
Well?
What is it?
It's nothing. In the days to come, more people will be relying on you than ever before. But no matter who does so or what they ask, do not lose your pride as a noble. Act independently, your head held high. Maintain your pride and your autonomy, and I'm sure you'll be fine.
Thanks. I promise I will.
I'll hold you to that.
Aww. As a noble. Believing it to be his duty as a noble, he resolves to take up the job of acting Lord of Croissant in his father's place. My first 6 months back in Berea Hard will likely be entirely consumed by work. While I do have some trepidation about fulfilling my father and brother's duties, I have no choice but to try. I am a son of House Alberea after all. Aww. Yeah, wait, where's Emma going to go?
Are you finishing up your painting, guys?
Yeah, this is my last one. I want to make sure I'm completely satisfied with it before declaring it finished.
That's understandable. You're going to keep painting once you're back at home, though, right?
Well, I don't know how much time I'll have to set aside for it, but I intend to keep working on it, bit by bit. There's growing reason for concern in Calvert to the east of the Highlands.
Oh.
But all in all, things are more peaceful now than they were. I should be able to focus on painting my magnum opus.
Oh, is it going to be ignored? If anyone can make a masterpiece of the Highlands, it'd be you.
That wouldn't be such a bad idea. But actually, I was intending to paint a picture of the Academy, its students, and the courageous.
Oh.
You mean...
Now you're getting it. I want to capture the day we liberated the Academy. And once I've finished it, I fully intend to return to Erebonia with it in hand. What better way to forever memorialize this place as my second homeland?
Man, you really are amazing. Well, if you ever need reference materials, you know who to call. I can get pictures of anything you might need and send them over. I know you're talented, but that's a lot to paint off of just your memory.
I'd appreciate that.
Yeah, good progress so far. I'll be taking this painting back home with me once I'm done. It'll be nice to have a tangible memento of my time at this academy. And I hope it'll give everyone back home the courage they need to keep going. Alright, time to go up and see how the girls are doing. Actually, I think we'll end with Instructor Sarah here. Although there's like all the way down the first floor with like Sharon and maybe whoever else, but you know what? Let's go start with Emma.
Emma? What are you doing?
Oh, hi there, Reen. Well, Dorothy and I decided that we're gonna put together one final collection of stories as a club. Since then, I've been working on a story for the students who will join the club next year.
Oh, that sounds neat. Wait, if Dorothy's involved...
The content is totally appropriate for children of all ages, I assure you.
With some subtle hints in between the lines.
Admittedly, Dorothy's own story sounds like it'll have a few of her favorite literary elements, but all in moderation, she assured.
Not that I'm one to judge. What kind of story are you writing?
It's supposed to be a fairy tale. I can't pretend it's 100% original, though. I borrowed some elements from a story I heard as a child. It's going to star a golden unicorn and a pure-hearted maiden. Or at least, that's the plan.
Sounds interesting. Can I give it a read when you're done? I'll still be here next year, so if I see any first years who seem like they'd enjoy it, I'll recommend it to them.
I have to confess, I'm a little embarrassed to let anyone see it, but the whole point of a story is to be read.
Something wrong?
No, not at all. I'm sure you and Valimar will be just fine without my help now. Still, if you do need anything, don't hesitate to get in touch. It may take some time to contact me, though. You'll need to use a method that isn't exactly conventional.
Oh.
Yeah, I could have guessed as much. I mean, I theoretically get how to use runes to communicate since you told me, but I have no idea how it actually works.
Wait, using runes?
I'd be shocked if you did. It's pretty far removed from the orbital technology you're used to.
God damn, Reed.
It has its benefits, though. For one, you'll be able to reach me no matter where I might be. So don't ever hesitate to drop me a line if you need my assistance. I'd always be happy to hear from you.
All right. I'm sure I'll give you a ring. Or a rune, I guess. I hope you end up being able to find Vita, too.
Thank you.
Ah. So is she going on a journey to find Vita? Oh, well, I can't really, yeah, because we already finished the notes here. No matter where my search for Vita takes me, I'll always be a member of Class 7. Leaving the Academy won't change that. So if you ever need my help, I'll do everything I can to be there for you. And when my story is finished, I'll have to let you read it. Aw, the flower. So Emma's going off on her journey to wherever in Erebonia or even anywhere else to find Vita. Alright. Oh my god, the Mishi.
What are you looking at, Laura?
It's you, Reen. I'll show you.
Aww.
Oh, you and Monica got a picture taken together? You both look so happy in it, too.
That we do. Someone in the photography club kindly offered to take it for us.
Rex? God damn it, man. Though, you got the lighting in a very good spot, though.
I thought it would make a fine souvenir of my time at the academy to take away with me.
My mirrors on that being Rex. Oh well, it's a nice photo, and he got permission. For once.
For once.
I never expected you and Monica would get so close. Between her and Fee, you kind of have a knack for becoming the best of friends with the ones you bump heads with first.
Please don't say that. I'm truly grateful to both of them for broadening my horizons. Meeting them enriched my life in ways I could have never pictured before. Truly, coming to this academy was one of the best decisions I've ever made.
I didn't realize we'd made such a big impact on you.
Well, you did. And don't mind me, I'm just feeling a little emotional. This isn't like me at all now, is it? There's no harm in a few tears, I suppose. This will be my last time I can relax before my training, after all.
Yeah, you're not gonna get much rest in with the training you've got lined up.
I won't be learning the Arcade School's advanced techniques with training any less intense.
Oh.
I have no idea where we'll be conducting said training, but it will no doubt be as perilous as it will be dangerous.
I had to spend a month in the Isengard range as part of mine. I don't think a month's going to cut it with what you're doing, though. It goes way beyond your average techniques.
Indeed. I'm anticipating that it will take at least half a year, if not more.
Oh.
Father's going to be with me. But with things as difficult as they are, part of me feels guilty for taking up his time.
I don't know about that. I think him agreeing to train with you shows how much faith he has in your potential. Besides, in a lot of ways, this might be the best time to do it.
That is very true.
What's wrong?
Nothing at all. Regardless, I'd love to come and visit you should the opportunity present itself. And if it does, I'd like to formally request a duel with you to test how much the two of us have grown.
Let's not kid ourselves. We both know who's going to win that duel. But your invitation is all the motivation I need to get plenty of training in myself. Can't have you beating me too badly.
I hope you will.
Alright, so Laura. Despite. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, no, not that. Oh, wait. Would, Wait. Oh, wait, was it a thing for Monica? Ah, yeah, I was like, where's the update? Yeah, photograph. She let Laura and Rex take a photograph of them. They both seem really happy in it. I don't have a single regret about attending this academy, no matter how hard the training before me may be. I'm sure I'll be able to pull through. Especially with the lessons I've learned here guiding me through. Hey, Lisa.
Feeling sad about leaving the lacrosse club behind?
Yeah, I was really into it by the end. I think it'll make for some wonderful memories to look back fondly on in the years to come.
I can imagine. Does that mean you're not going to keep up with lacrosse and Ruhr?
I don't think I'll be able to. As far as I'm aware, there aren't any local teams I could join. And even if there were, I doubt I'd have the time for sports. Just thinking about how busy I'll be makes my head spin.
Aww.
No, scratch that. Being busy is all the more reason I need to make time for exercise.
Yeah, good luck with that. Helping out with the Rhineford group sounds like a recipe for one all-nighter after another.
Not just yet, actually. I won't be helping until Grandfather shows me the ropes. As I am now, I doubt I'll be able to do much at all in the way of rebuilding the company. But you can bet I'll leave Mother speechless with how much progress I've made in a year's time.
I'm sure you can if you put your mind to it. And I know Sharon will always be willing to help you out if you need her.
She probably would, but then she'd just tell everything she did to Mother.
Elisa?
Oh, don't worry about it. I was just thinking about how blessed I am. I've got a wonderful family, a great club I'm part of, all of you as my classmates.
Oh, right. It took me a long time to realize the same thing, too. We really are one and the same.
Yeah.
Oh, she's crying.
Lisa.
It's nothing, honestly. I'm just feeling a bit emotional all of a sudden. I don't know what's gotten into me.
Again, they really put it forward that they want the canonical love interest to be Elisa, but then again, we fixed Sarah. Oh my god, because no one else so far has had any, like, emotional moments like this. You know, especially with, like, Elisa and Reen, like, taking a look together inside Valimar. And, like, when you actually look at the bond scene between the two in the academy, or in the dorms. I mean, we haven't seen how the rest of the bond scenes were because I've never really raised enough, like, flags with everyone to actually unlock it, but oh well.
Nothing's wrong, though. I promise.
But...
Still, let's both make the most of our free day tomorrow. It's the last one we'll ever have as a class. The last thing any of us want to do is end it with regrets.
Yeah, agreed. Let's make it a day to remember for both of us.
RF group. She resolved to return to Ruhr in order to aid her mother and grandfather in rebuilding the Rhineford group. Oh, don't worry about me. I'm sure it'll be tough at first, but I'm going to try to make a real difference in the group. Besides, it'll give me a chance to show Mother up, so how could I refuse? And I'm sure it goes without saying, but let's make the most of our free day tomorrow. Oh, what's this? Flower seeds?
Are those seeds you got there?
Yep, Adel gave them to me. They all came from the plants we grew in the gardening club. I'm just looking at what kinds there are here.
Really? That's really nice of her. It's kind of like you can take everything you've achieved over the past year with you.
Yeah. I wasn't even going to join a club until Adel found me relaxing and invited me. But I guess it wasn't so bad.
Head pat. Head pat.
Don't you worry. I'll be sure to check on the gardening club every once in a while just to see how things are going. It would be a shame if all the plants you've spent so long looking after were to wither and die.
It doesn't matter. Even if they do, they'll eventually bloom again somewhere else. Kind of like us.
When you put it that way, I suppose you're right. What's wrong?
Nothing. This one and this one should be okay too.
Oh, is that Cena? You need to go to work, you'll send the stuff later. Progress as much as I want, of course. Go back in time for a bit. Oh, yeah. Ugh. No problem, Cena. Thanks in advance. We gave Reen a handful of seeds.
What are these for?
They're the easiest ones to look after. You can try raising them if you want. Don't worry if they wilt or anything, though. When I've found the others from Zephyr, I'll come back and check if they're still blooming.
Found the others from Zephyr?
If they are, you get a pat on the head.
Hey, I thought the head rubbing was my job, but I'll give it my best shot.
My time with Class 7's been really fun. The gardening club, too. I only ended up coming here because Sarah forced me, but I'm glad she did. I don't even want to picture where my life would be if I hadn't. Aww. Aww.
What's up, Milliam?
Oh, hey, Reen. It's nothing. I just feel kinda down.
Down?
Yeah. I was just thinking about how everyone was at dinner time. Sharon's food was really nice, and we all seemed like we were having a good time. But I don't know. It was weird, like we were all upset but didn't want to let it show. It's been bugging me.
Oh, so that's why. You really have grown so much these past few months. And not just mentally. I think you've gotten a little taller too.
Maybe. About 2 rage or so? Judging by my specs, I'm not gonna get much taller than this, though. I'm mini-millium forever and ever. But you never know. Maybe I'll grow to have boobies so big, I can use them as a shelf like Emma's.
Short stack million, huh? Alright then, I mean, what's stopping you from achieving your dream? Alright girl, power to you.
Something wrong?
Nah, not really.
God damn it, William.
So, you've got a new mission starting next month, right?
Yep, I've gotta go see how things are over out west. Duke Cayenne's been arrested, but it sounds like things are still pretty nuts over there.
Oh, damn.
Oh, but guess what? I might get to go out to Liberal and Rimiferia soon.
Oh, cool.
What is it with you and blabbing classified information? Well, whatever. Just promise me you'll take care of yourself. Be sure to keep in touch. I'll always be right there when you need me, okay?
Righto, I promise. That goes double for you, mister. If you need me to bust you out of a jam, just say the word.
William and Lammy would just bust through the wall like Kool-Aid Man style to save our asses. I'm probably gonna be really busy with all my intelligence division work once we're done here. But I'll never be too busy to help you out if you wind up in trouble. So there's no need for you to feel lonely, okay? How many Mishy plushes are there? Why are they just hanging off by their heads and their necks and stuff? Actually, wait. Before we go to, actually, wait. Hold on. Let me go see Selena and Sharon. Yeah.
Oh, there you are. You look bored, Celine.
I guess I am. My work's done at this point. I feel like I aged a few decades as soon as the war came to an end.
Come on now.
Feels a bit strange to be saying it after the fact, but you fought pretty well over in Crossbell. You've really mastered piloting Valimar.
I'd like to think so anyway. I feel like I could pull off just about anything with him now. And to think, I couldn't do half as much with him when I was first starting out.
You do realize you just admitted you were totally useless, right? I wonder if you're gonna be okay without us, you know? Valimar must have drawn the short straw to end up with a budding awakener like you.
Thanks for worrying about me all the time, Celine.
Excuse me, what makes you think I was worried about you?
Just about everything. From what I can tell, you've always worried about me. Back in the beginning, when I didn't know anything about piloting, you were always there to guide me through our battles. I doubt I would have ever come this far if you didn't have my back. So, thank you. For all of it.
Why do you always have to be like this? There are parts of the legends passed down in the clan that not even Emma and I know about. But just bear this one thing in mind. Divine Knights have incredible power, and they can become devils just as easily as they can become gods.
Oh.
Don't worry, I know. And I won't forget. Anyone in my position needs to know the difference between right and wrong. I'm well aware of that.
That's fine then. Anyway, good luck, I guess. If you really need it, I can always come and help out.
Let's see. Despite denying it, she's clearly concerned about Rean, saying she'll come and help him if he needs it. Excuse me. Not much more I can say other than keep on keeping on. If you ever need me, I'll be there to help you out.
Oh, good evening, Master Rean. I thought you had already retired for the evening. How would you like for me to put together some supper?
I appreciate the offer, but I think I've eaten more than I should have as it is. Your cooking really is delicious, Sharon. I was starting to miss it after not having it for so long.
It was my pleasure to cook for all of you again, so I pulled out all the stops with this one. Seeing all of you happily indulging my handiwork always makes every second of preparation worth it. Is something the matter, Master Reen?
Oh, I was just thinking about how you haven't changed a bit. I'm not sure it's my place to ask, but is everything all right over at Ouroboros? I can't help but wonder after how things turned out. Vita seems really shocked.
I'm afraid I haven't a clue. No word of what's been happening in the society has reached my ears since then. I have no idea where the second Anguis is now. Nor do I know what happened regarding the Phantasmal Blaze plan after the Chancellor declared he was taking it over. And quite frankly, none of it is my concern. The answers won't change who I am, and it won't suddenly cause me to shift priorities. I am and always will be a proud maid of the Reinford family. Not because of the freedom we enforcers are granted, but because that is simply who I am. Much like how you being the Ashen Chevalier doesn't change how you are also a proud member of Class 7.
True that.
I suppose you're right.
And no matter what happens to you in the future, never lose sight of who you really are.
Man, everyone's really been hammering in, like, or to remind Reen to not lose himself. Always remember, like, always be part of Class 7, you know, Class 7 forever, you know, all that kind of stuff. Kind of makes me worried about what Reen will be subjected to story-wise in Cold Steel 3 onwards, especially now being, you know, the Ashen Chevalier and all the work he has to do for Chancellor Osborne and Erebonia in general, given his position. Because you probably see a good amount of reluctance, like seeing the people across Spell kind of occupied and stuff, but I mean, not like he can really do much in his position. And, you know, like everyone said, to be honest, you know, they brought the war to a very swift end instead of prolonging it without his influence in the war to Crossbell's dismay. So,
It's almost time for me to return to Ruhr, but should you ever need me again, I will gladly rush to your side.
Thank you, Sharon. I'm glad you can stay here for a while longer.
No matter what may happen, never lose sight of who you really are. Please, know that I'll always support you, however, no matter how far apart life takes us. Aww. Alright, now for the final thing with Instructor Sarah. Because I'm sure, like, on top of the regular dialogue, maybe there's a little bit extra if you have if you have someone chosen as the final bond choice.
Something on your mind, Instructor?
You could say that. I've been mulling over how things are gonna be come next month, but all this soul searching's giving me a headache.
Well, it'll probably feel strange being back with the guild for the first time in 2 years.
Ah, back to guild business.
And I'd bet they'll be glad to have you back. Things are probably going to be rough over there, even with you taking up the bracer life again.
No doubts there. I can already see plenty of traveling abroad in my future after what happened over in Crossbow. And I imagine it'll keep getting harder and harder for us bracers to operate here, too. What's with that sad puppy look? There's no reason for you to feel ashamed of what you've chosen to do. I'm proud to have a student like you who can stand up and make the tough choices life thrusts on us.
Thanks, Instructor. I'll try to just grin and bear it for now.
Attaboy. Sticking it out through the hard times with a smile will put you on the fast track to becoming a great man. Just make sure you don't try to shoulder too much. All that'll do is turn you into a jaded grump. Everything in moderation, okay?
Thanks?
Says the alcoholic. Oh.
What's this for?
Go on.
Just a little something to keep you motivated.
Oh my god.
There's still a part of me that wants to drag you along with me and sign you up with the guild. But I think it's best to let you mature and decide what you want to do in life first. So go out there and grow up to be a real heartthrob. I'll be waiting, as promised.
Oh. Ah.
Hey, time out, lover boy. I'm pretty sure I told you that if you want to move up to the main course, you'll have to work for it.
The main course.
Sorry, couldn't help myself. You think you can overlook it just this once? There may be days when remembering how I feel right now is what keeps the fire burning in me until we can meet again.
You're a sly one, Schwarzer. All right, I'll let you off this time. But no more freebies.
God damn, we're gonna have to work our ass off for this in Cold Steel 3 and 4, aren't we? God damn. Bracer again. She decides to resign from her position as instructor and return to the Bracer Guild to help rebuild it in Erebonia. I'm sure curious about what kind of man you'll become in a couple of years. That's one of those questions that only time will answer. But I'm looking forward to finding out. If you want a tip from your teacher, I'd start by being a little less clingy. Sorry. I do still have a lot of like your advice on if you have the time though. Oh, I'm sure I can find some free time in the evenings. Oh wait, was that a new line? Yeah, that's one of those questions that only time. Oh, no. Here it is. Anyway, you've chosen your path. Now all that's left is to walk it and see where it takes you. Alright. No freebies. Oh my god. Or no more freebies, more like. You get one final thing if you talk with everyone else and then go back to Crow's room. Aww.
You are all going to be in for some tough times ahead. I can't go any farther now. But you can. So keep going forward.
Crow's final words changed our path forever. No. It's more like they gave us the encouragement we needed to step onto the right one. We only get one life, and we're the only ones who can live it. Thanks, Crow. I might not be leaving the Academy to pursue some noble goal like the others are, but I'll do what I can here. Although, if I have to keep taking time off for trips like that one to Crosspell, I can kiss my attendants goodbye.
Yeah.
Well, I can try to make it so I'll never be in danger of repeating a year. Unlike a certain someone.
Aww.
I think I've spent long enough looking backwards. Time to start looking forward again. Although, if anything, I should be getting back to my own room now that I've talked to everyone.
Oh. Wait, is it like... I was wondering if like that was the same for everyone else, like with going through all the other doors. Okay. Oh wait, no! Oh, I didn't mean to save over that one. Dude, I didn't mean to save over the intermissions. Oh, god fucking damn it, dude. Oh my god. This is why I hate the grid, like the grid-based like save system here. I really wish it was just a list that just goes straight up and down. So I can just go down and not overwrite something. God fucking damn it, dude. I mean, I know it's not that important in the grand scheme of things, but I'm like, god damn it, dude. I wonder if I should just hang out in my room until it's time to go to bed. Resting in your room will cause the main story to advance. We'll go see the next couple scenes after this, and then I think I probably gotta call it. I did start the stream kind of late. And if I remember correctly, this is supposed to be where this is where the new game plus scene comes in or something, right? So we'll have to reload this at some point later. I guess I'll turn the radio on.
In finance, the annexation of Crosspell has seen shares in Erebonian companies increase at an exponential rate across the board. And despite the Rhineford Group announcing sweeping changes to its board members, its strong forecast for the next fiscal year is...
Stonks.
It's time for the start of a brand new program here on Radio Trista, coming at you promptly every Sunday. I call it Abendtime after the word for evening. Might be a little cliched, but sometimes simple is best, right? Clichés are clichés for a reason, after all. Anyway, my name is Misty, and I'll be your host.
I wonder where Vita is now. I get the feeling she actually enjoyed doing Abendtime, but it's not like she could have ever kept going after all this. Oh? Huh, I wonder who that could be. Hello?
This is you, isn't it, Rean?
Oh! Elise?
Yes, it's me. Sorry for calling you like this so late in the evening.
Oh, I just noticed if you look at the quartz slots, you can see the ones color-coded for specific elements for Rean. Oh. Yeah, you can see the red one for fire and the 2 time ones on the left and right side. Oh.
I'm not bothering you, am I?
Oh, not at all. I'm just not used to you calling me. Are you calling from school?
Yes. I wasn't going to, but Her Highness insisted. It'll take some getting used to, but it's nice to be able to hear your voice even when you're so far away.
I was pretty surprised when I heard your voice too. You weren't really one for phone calls back at home either. You know, I really wish that they were going to voice Elise here. Why can't they just keep giving Rean a couple more lines to go along with this, man?
I didn't have any specific reason for calling. It was just that the letter you sent about your return from Crossbell arrived today.
Oh, that was fast. I only sent it a couple of days ago. I'm sorry it even had to be a letter. I really was planning to go pay you a visit, but it didn't work out.
Oh, please don't apologize. I know how busy you must be now. Believe me, I was just happy to hear you were back safe and sound. Your trip must have been exhausting. By the sound of things, you did an excellent job, too. I'm so proud of you, Rean.
Thanks. I didn't do all that much, though, really. Half of what the Imperial Chronicle is reporting is massively overblown.
If you say so.
Huh. Is something wrong?
No, not at all. Regardless, now that I've heard your voice, I feel a lot better. So I'll leave you to enjoy the rest of your night now.
Right. Night, Elise. I'll come and see you as soon as I can, okay?
Oh, there's no need for that. Good night, Rean. Sweet dreams.
Huh. She seems somehow odd. Well, she's probably nervous just talking on the phone. It was kind of awkward for me when I started using one too. Foreshadowing? Tomorrow's going to be my final free day of the year. I guess I should do all my prep work for next week today so I can make the most of it. Is this actual foreshadowing for what's going to happen with Elise going forward? Free day. Our first free day in forever. And yeah, we're not going to get through all this dialogue today because holy shit, this is going to take way too long. Oh, we'll look through the test though. The race to end all races. You've been getting pretty good at riding my old bike. Good enough to pique my curiosity. I want to settle once and for all which of us is the better rider. And there's only one way to do that. If you're up to the challenge, come find me in the engineering building. Angelica. Class Warfare. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen of Class 7, it's time to finally settle which of our classes is superior. Come to the Academy field fully equipped and prepared for defeat. Patrick. A bunch of students are helping us put on a flea market, but we haven't got as much to sell at our stall as we'd like. Mind remedying that? Stop by my store and give you the particulars. Please and thank you, Brandon. Let's talk Trista. I plan on starting a new show here at Radio Trista, but I'm gonna need your help to get the first broadcast just right. If you got time to make radio history, meet me at Trista Radio Station. Michael. Angler Management. My brother and I are having a fishing battle, but I'm gonna need your help to actually make it happen. So if you get the time, we'll be at the fishing spot in Trista. Kenneth. Wait, oh shit, Lake Lord's over here now? Oh shit. There's one from the radio station. A request for help with the flea market? These all seem worth doing, and pretty fitting for the last free day of the year too. It's only about 9 in the morning, so I've got plenty of time to work through everything. Let's get to work. About reporting quests. To report quests, speak to Toa at the Student Union building directly. By selecting Report Progress, you can receive rewards for any quest completed. Oh. Wait. Hey. You can't just have the bond symbol. That's like, okay, hold on. Have the bond symbol over here and not have a number and not have like any markers over anyone else here. Hey. But alright. We got a long session ahead of us with talking with everyone at Trista and also getting to... What was it? And getting through all the side quests and all the stuff here, so hopefully I can get through this at a decent pace. Also, there's that New Game Plus cutscene. Cena will be giving me the save files for, so we can go take a little look at that. But yeah, again, it is getting late here, so I can't stay up too much longer, so alright. I'm still mad I saved over this though. Like, I know it's like barely important, but like, oh my god, dude. But I don't know how my keyboard like double taps to like scroll across, but I really wish it wouldn't scroll across. Either way though. You know what? Actually, no, it's been like something. I'll stay down here. Okay. Alright. So, the epilogue has yet to wrap up for Cold Steel 2. Oh my god. Really gonna drag this out. Oh boy. Oh hey. More flowers here. But okay. So, assuming nothing much else, this should be... or the next session should be the final one, assuming I don't oversleep. So, yeah. Because, yeah, actually, how many? Because, yeah, we got, like, all the people at Trista's to kind of look over and, oh my goodness. Yeah. Alright.